Oh. Hi guys. There's a Reaper right outside my door because you see, I tried to bring my personal TARDIS back to the year 2007, and I tried to erase the episode Last of the Time Lords from existence. Not too much of a flaw, except then I went back a year earlier before that to 2006 and maybe tried to erase Love and Monsters and Fear Her. And then, yeah, there's a Reaper right outside. Oh, but you probably don't remember those episodes now because I erased them. Wait, what? You do? No, that's not possible. That means that. It's time. Okay, so Jacob Siren says, I just rewatched Father's Day, and I think it's quite an underrated one, which you should watch. You know what, Jacob? I think you're right. It is quite an underrated one. Now, this was written by my favorite writer, Paul Cornell, who I really hope Moffat brings back in Series 9. Because, I mean, come on. If the guy who wrote Fear Her gets to come back to do a crappy two-parter, then the guy who wrote The Family of Blood should come back to write an awesome two-parter. But yeah, Paul Cornell is a great writer. He wrote I really want to listen to it, but he wrote a novel that was adapted into an audiobook called Love and War, which I've heard great things about. But anyways, so let's talk about this episode. So to give you guys a brief synopsis of Father's Day, what it pretty much is Rose asks the doctor to take her back to Father's Day, and not Father's Day, but the day her dad died. I'm sorry, and she just to basically comfort him while he dies. And so the doctor does that. But unfortunately, Rose kind of messes up a little bit because she saves him, and that causes ripples in time, and thus Reapers show up. I don't fear the Reaper, da, 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 da. Don't fear the Reaper, da, 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 da. I wish they had played that because they played if you look very closely, Rose's dad actually plays whatchamacallit, Rick Ashley's "Never Gonna Give You Up, Never Gonna Let You Down" in the car. It would be funny if right after the first couple minutes of the episode, after they had the title slide, they just had that video, and it was just like, and then all of a sudden they have another title slide from the intro that says, "You've been Rickrolled by by Rick Ashley," and then it's like ba da da, bum bum bum. But yeah. So this episode, not as good as Human Nature and Family of Blood, nowhere near as good as that masterpiece. But so what I was about to say was that it was not as good as The Family of Blood and Human Nature, but it still is an underrated one. Now, yes, the Reapers were stupid. I would have rather have just seen ripples in time, like what they did in The Wedding of River Song. But nonetheless, it still deserved a bit more credit because it had some great character development. I love the scene where Rose says, where Rose is having conversations with her father. And it really is heartwarming, but if I had, again, the Reapers would probably be my one complaint. Although I was shocked when the doctor died, even though I knew he was going to come back, I was kind of shocked that they killed him off in the first place. So that did really shock me. I was like, what? They did that? But, so yeah. But I knew he was going to come back. But nonetheless, it was still a huge shock. But anyways, so I would give Father's Day a 9.5 out of 10. What other episodes should I review? Leave a comment below telling me which ones.